What's up, everyone? How you doing? All my fellow YouTubers out there. What? Wait a minute. Did you just skip that ad? Hit the refresh button. Come on back and let's try that again. Go ahead. I'll give you a second. All right. Well, let me say something real quick. I want and need your support. I did this for you, so please support by liking, commenting, and subbing, unless you already are, and by checking out some of my videos, if not all of them, and watching them over and over again. If you got some extra time, click on a couple of those ads. I mean, if you like them. If not, then just help me out. So let's get into this unboxing. I'm bringing you the 2013 Red Neon Astro A40s. Again, I do this for you guys and girls. I waited for these to come out since I sold my beats around the end of June. They kept pushing back the release date for them. It was kind of hard for me because I was thinking about just going with the black ones. And if I did that, I wouldn't have made this video. There are already so many videos for these A40, so it would have been pointless for me to. I really wanted to bring you guys some content. Plus, I really like red, so I mean, I wanted those. I mean, they cost 250 flat. The shipping was 7 to 10 days, and it was free. In this case, it actually took the whole amount of time, really because they were coming all the way across from the other side of the United States. I went in on UPS in my last video about how long it took them to actually drop off the package. Last week, one of their planes crashed in like Kansas or something like that. I mean, I feel bad for them, but I still hate them. I'm sorry, but then I started thinking like some Breaking Bad stuff, like what if my karma from the last video backfired and my package is on that plane, and now something I've been waiting so long for, and now I'm screwed because I was on the plane, you know. But that wasn't the case. My package was on a trailer getting driven across America. Uh, Rest in peace to all the people that died in the plane crash, though. These Astros were shipping out of Washington by UPS. Then they get handed off to USPS, which, if you don't know, is United States Postal Service. I really don't know where I stand on this front. On one hand, I didn't get my package by 8 o'clock at night, but on the other hand, I had to wait an extra day for them to sort it. In the end, it all comes down to F UPS once again. I don't know why Astro doesn't put the neons in the same box like the standard ones. I mean, I can kind of see if they want to just grab and go, or so they can release them at different times, the different colors. The upside is you get extra cables like the mini USB to USB cable, which is $8, which is their oversight or they just don't care. Some of the features are the Dolby Digital 7.1 surround sound, multiple system compatibility. It's tuned with Astro audio designed to make games, movies, and music sound great. Customizable speaker tags, which cost from $19.99 to $29.99. A swappable cable system, and it's the red neon finish. So let's check the boxes out themselves. People don't really do that with these videos, but the artwork on these boxes is really great. And I want to give you a closer look all around the boxes and inside of it first. And I don't know why people think that these are aliens, but you can clearly see that they're robots, so I really don't know about some people. Okay, let's get into the 2013 Mix-Amp Pro. It's been redesigned in a couple ways. Firstly, they removed the battery pack on the back, like the Xbone controller. Really just because no one really used it when you can just power it with the mini USB. Also, batteries are really a pain, rechargeable or whatever. That's one reason why I wanted to get rid of my studios. They would just die so fast. A lot of the time, they would just die on me, and I wouldn't even know it. You ain't even know. But it's just a pain, but no longer. On top of that, you'll see the AV ports have also been removed, and from right to left, you'll see the mini USB port for power. Next, the stream port. So when you're live streaming, you want all of your audio, your game audio, your voice audio, and the in-game chat. Then you have the MP3 port, which is a really generic way of saying anything with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack that produces audio. So like for me, I'll be plugging my iPhone into this, which is great because if you have a PS3, there's no feature like the Xbox to play music in-game, and I like to play music while I game for two reasons. One, when I listen to music while I game, I kind of zone out and go with the groove and the flow of the music. If you're really in the game, sometimes your heart is just racing and pounding, and you mess up sometimes. And it's really because you're not cool, you're not flowing with it. You got your try-hard pants on, and then you get pissed off because you blew it. Then you end up throwing your controller at the wall, breaking it, and saying, why you stream that shit? The other reason is because I like to be social, and I really can't when somebody mutes me for playing music out loud. You know, I like to take that leader role and get that win. If not, curse my team out for sucking. You know, one thing I really love, and I can't wait for the PS4 to come out, is that it's going to be way more social. With the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack built into the DualShock 4, it's going to be way more easier with someone just being able to pick up any headset with a mic on it and rocking it, besides the one that comes with it. Or you can just still use your Bluetooth that you got. And with that being said, I really like the way that PlayStation is being more innovative and open and not making everything proprietary like Xbox one-to-one. So next you have the Optical Out, and that's where you're going to plug your console directly into the mix amp. On the bottom, starting all the way from the left to right, well, I'm going to go way left, then way right, then left to right in the middle. So you have the two Daisy Chain ports. 2 chains! That was horrible, sorry. I mean, I really don't like the guy's music, but you can't knock a guy's hustle. Anyway, that's for when you want to hook up your mix amps to your partner or partners at a LAN party or a gaming event. So next you have the actual port that you're going to plug your Astro headset into. Next to that is the XP Out chat port, which is where you're going to, if you have, hook your Xbox 360 controller up to. So let's move on to the face of the mix amp. Top left is where you will find the power button. Under that, the master volume. Way left is minimum, and way right is maximum. Under that, to the left, is the new addition to the 2013 mix amp, which is the EQ button with 4 built-in presets. The first one being Pro, where you really want to accentuate those footsteps and really enhance the game's audio. The second is Core. That's when you want to have no enhancements at all to your audio. For me, that's what I'll be using when I hook this up to my PC for when I'm making beats. One time, I had a built-in EQ turned on my computer. Then I had to go back and remix all my beats because you really don't want any outside EQs in your music when you're producing, because the audio is not going to sound the same anywhere else, and it's just going to mess up your overall quality. Never again. Next is the media. When you want to use these to watch movies, I mean, why not? You got the 7.1 surround sound. And also, if you want to add some extra bass to your music. Last is sports. This setting is going to make you feel like you're at the stadium in the game itself. To the right of that is the Dolby surround sound button. Under that, you have the game versus in-game chat master volume. Way left gives you nothing but game audio. Way right gives you nothing but in-game chat. And the middle gives you an even mix of both. I also found that you want to have the knob way right to voice when listening to music and things like that. With the 2013 Mix Amp Pro, I heard a lot of people saying that it gives off bad quality. That's just because you have to update the amp. When you get it, it's not updated. You need to download the software from their site and follow the directions. Sometimes when you don't update your devices, they don't always work so well. It can go both ways, though. A update can go wrong, like getting your system bricked. If you're afraid of stuff like that, just wait a little while after the update comes out. Also, I'm not sure if you have the ability to now, but at some point, you should be able to make your own custom presets. The Mixamp Pro by itself costs $129.99, so really $130. So now onto the red neon A40s. The first innovation that I want to point out is that the inline cable is no longer built in. That's where the swappable cable system comes in. The 2011 A40s had a built-in cable, and in that case, it's way harder to get things fixed if you have something like a malfunctioning cable. You would have to get the whole headset replaced, where now you can just get the cable replaced, which is way easier than sending in your whole headset. The new A40s have updated drivers and speakers, so everything sounds better. Updated ear padding on the ear cups and the top band for more comfort. There is a removable boom mic that can be placed on either side of the A40s, with the removable customizable magnetic speaker tags. You see the hole on both sides for the mic. And then there's the great red neon color, which is all plastic. I don't think there's really any parts on this headset that's metal, but it's a nice quality plastic. But if you dropped it from a unregular height, there might be crackage. Now onto the cables. You have the mini USB cable, and in this edition you get two of them. The mini USB that is added is longer, thicker, and gold plated. That's what she said. So just use one with your mix amp and the other with any other applicable piece of hardware that you have. For me, I'm using one mainly for the PS3 and one mainly on my PC. Next, you have the optical cable. I'll show you where the port is located on your PS3. You have the 3.5 millimeter male to male audio cable for MP3s. You have the 2.5 millimeter male to angled male cable for your XBL chat. Your male mic and headset splitter cable to plug your headset into your computer directly. A female mic and headset splitter to plug your own outside mics and headsets into the mix amp itself. Last, you have the inline mute cable, which is what you use to plug your headset into your mix amp, phone, or your MP3 player. There's a mute switch on the front, volume wheel, texture bumps on front and back, and pick up, end call, play, pause, next, and previous button at the bottom. On the top is a built-in mic, and underneath, there's nothing. So if you want to buy all these items by themselves, you will be spending a grand total of $288. I don't know why you would do that. The only way I would recommend buying either of the main items separately is if you can find either of them cheaper on a website like eBay or somewhere else. Otherwise, I recommend you get the package deal and save some money. So this concludes the unboxing of my 2013 Red Neon Astro A40s. I want to thank you all for watching and hope you enjoyed it. Watch it again and don't forget to click, click, click on those ads. Sorry, that's like my third rap reference, but help a brother out, you know. Once again, I do this for you. All of you to watch this video, watch my other videos, and that's subbed. I do this for you because I say never go into anything blindly. Unless you are, and in that case, then just listen. I really wanted to bring this video to you guys. I watched a lot of them to make sure that mine was in the top, if not the best. I mean, I shot the video twice. I wrote 7 pages of a rough draft, wrote 38 cue cards, then retyped them all, put a couple hours in the editing, and commentating the whole video, which is presented to you by the Astro A40s to let you see the quality of the mic firsthand. Well, I think that's worth something, right? Hopefully you agree. Also, I try to bring you the red neons before anyone else on YouTube. And if I couldn't do that, I wouldn't have made this video. So it's your support on top of the value I see in the video. If someone else would have did it better or it's just oversaturated, I wouldn't have done it. So please keep showing the love and support. I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of close-up images. And if you guys like this video, please don't hesitate to subscribe, rate, and comment that I'm great. Hey you guys, I know I said I was gonna leave you now with the pictures, but still just go ahead and view them and enjoy them. I just want to leave you guys with a couple words. Some things that I've been hearing and seeing and the news and people's videos and even you just playing games online. And I'm pretty sure if you guys are watching this video about a gaming headset, you know the guy Woody's Gamer Tag. He has a series called Mail Monday, and one of the stories that he had was well, pieces of mail that he had was from a guy that had a stutter, and I wanted to talk about one guy that I knew, well, that I still know. Nothing's wrong with him or anything, but he had a stutter and he had to go through like speech therapy and stuff like that. He's one of like the nicest guys I know, like true friend, truly purely hearted guy. And I mean, in high school he was like the man, and you know he's like also one of the strongest guys I know. He does like 500 push-ups and sit-ups every day, and he was on the football team. He in the talent show, like the people in the football team, they like dedicated a act for him in the talent show, and it's crazy. I mean, that just shows like how truly nice he is and how like good-hearted that he is that people would even do that, somebody like that, you know. So also stuff in the news like people taking their own lives and stuff like that, and you know. Well, when I was younger and stuff like that, I used to watch like stations at a time, like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. Like I would just leave it on that station and not turn the channel. Like I just station hop like through the years or something like that. And like one of the shows I used to watch when I was watching the Disney Channel was the famous Jet Jackson, and he took his life this week. Um, you know, it was just really sad because that was one of like my favorite shows on the Disney Channel, and sad to see them going. and hearing something like that he took his own life. Um, and also just like I was saying, me playing games. Like I met this guy like a week ago. He said he was in a mental institution like 4 times. He's only like 14. He said he was there for trying to take his own life. And he's like, yeah, I'm serious, dude. Like, I'm like, why? He's like, I was getting bullied. I'm like, yo, fuck those bullies, man. Like, for real, like, don't ever do that again. Like, just chill. He's like, I'm cool now. So that's good that he's chilling and stuff now. I really hope that he doesn't go back into that circle and or spiral of depression and stuff like that, or just from people bullying somebody. And like, I mean, I know you guys hear this stuff a lot, like that bullies they really they're just mad at themselves or they have a problem with themselves and stuff like that. And that's the truth. Like they're just mad at you because you have something that they don't, or you're doing something better than they can, and they have a problem. I mean, everybody is going to go through something like that in their life, but you don't have to go through this stuff forever. I mean, you're in high school or middle school or something. This stuff doesn't last forever. You get out into the world. I mean, there is better stuff out there in life than just this little part of school. Like if you're a student or somebody young watching this video, or even somebody older and it can't take it. I mean, you never know what tomorrow brings. So, I mean, even if I'm helping out one person right now, and I feel like I'm doing some type of good. So I just wanted to leave off with this little message at the end right here. And thank you all again for watching. Uh, you guys helping me pay my bills this month and stuff like that. Get my first Google check. It's good to see that type of stuff happening for me in my life. It makes me smile. So people do something good, something that makes you smile. You know, because happiness and laughter really is the key to life. I mean, I found that out. And it's not really hard to understand that really is the key to life is happiness. So just keep on your pursuit. Will Smith it, and have a good day. Thanks for watching. See ya.